Hey, my friends, welcome to our first live broadcast for today. And today is Cyber Monday. It's been an interesting week, and I hope all of you finished out the month of November where you wanted to be. I have to tell you that December can be a phenomenal month for all of you if you don't slow down. So Friday, we had Black Friday. There were all kinds of promotions, and there are a number of scripts that you can use regarding Black Friday and Cyber Monday to start up conversations with people. And in addition to that, with all of the changes that Facebook and LinkedIn are making, again, you all have unlimited opportunities to talk to people. So at the end of the day, every week, you should be taking inventory. How many people did I talk to last week? Out of the people that I talked to, how many of them did I show the business to? And out of the people that I showed the business to, how many signed up? Now, you can experience explosive growth on Facebook and LinkedIn in the month of December because there are over 50 holidays, official holidays and unofficial holidays that you can use to start conversations. Bruce, did your friend ever answer? The one that we talked to on Saturday? The key for all of you is to be talking to the right people. Okay, good. Is it worth taking a look? Having a tough time saving gifts. Morning.
Happy holiday, Max.
Happy holiday to you too.
Yeah, so when I go and search for the gifts, they don't end up as a gift, they end up as a .webp.
Let me ask you a question. What kind of a computer do you have?
Mac.
There you go.
Ah,
There you go. Can't help you with that. Can't help you with that one.
really?
Okay. I'm not going to make any Mac jokes, but you know, the bottom line is, I can't even begin to tell you. I'm noticing there are when I do download some gifts, I do get it in that format. And when I try to upload those to LinkedIn, LinkedIn doesn't like them.
Right.
So it doesn't let you post them. But
So it's not me, it's the Mac.
yeah. It's not you. It's not you. And you know, see, here's the thing. LinkedIn, in fact, just the other day, let me flip over here. and demonstrate this, because they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Now, no, I am not hiring. Now, when I went over to catch up this past, actually, it's been going on for 3 weeks. If I go over to catch up and I would look at, let me go to birthdays, because so today's her birthday. Now, she may not realize that her picture is not visible. If I go over here and click on this, now I finally get the history. For almost 3 weeks, all I was getting was a page that came up that gave me an opportunity to send her a message, but I couldn't attach anything to it. And my email was filled with people who were whining about it, and there's nothing you can do. Now, for me, it's back, but watch what happens. When I go to bring up her profile, I can't see anything. Again, this isn't my problem. It's a format of LinkedIn that they're going to change. If I want to look at her profile, I'd have to grab her address and open it up in a separate window. So now here's somebody. Let's see so we've been connected on LinkedIn since 2012. We've been connected for 12 years. And I'm working with Bob Rakowski and a number of top leaders in Organogold now, but that had nothing to do with the fact that her profile came up. It's her birthday. Now, the question is going to be, and this is something that you all need to think about before you get all excited about reaching out to somebody, is you have to come down and look at her activity. So the last time she posted something was 10 years ago. Comments, 9 years ago. Reactions, 9 years ago. So she's not active. And so a lot of people when they see this are going to reach out to these people, send them a happy birthday message. And that's never going to be answered. That's never going to be received. So there's a sequence to doing this. Now, what's interesting, if I come over here, let's look at Roger. Same thing. Again, you bring up his profile. Scroll down. Now here we can see some things. Question again is activity. Hasn't posted anything. Hasn't made any comments. Last time he did anything was 4 years ago. Now let's go back over to his profile. because you can come down here. And the only thing that would give you reason to reach out to him would be if you saw something down here, like he started a new business or he got into something. But no. So making connections with people and then following up with them is going to be critical. And that's why this feature is phenomenal. All right. Now, whatever website he gave me to look at isn't active anymore. So here he reached out to me in 2016. So we're talking about what, 8 years? Now the question is he active? They got the same issue, okay? If what you're trying to do doesn't come up, oh, that's the same one as before. So now you're going to get this from time to time. Contact info. So we've been connected for 9 years. And there are some things you're going to notice about when you're looking up these profiles that you can use to start a conversation if the guy's active. All right, so he's 2022 to 2023, he was working here. Now, LinkedIn has added a new feature called Sales Insights. And again, what it's all about, we're going to be talking about this in boot camp. It's all about giving you more opportunities to network and communicate with people. Because that's what it's all about. The trick for all of you is to recognize first, are they active? Now, just because it shows come down here to activity 4 years ago. Comments 1 year ago. Reaction 1 year ago. Now, that doesn't mean that he's not active. A way to determine that, one way would be to see well, actually, the only way you could see it would be to send him a message. You see, what happens quite a bit is he might not be posting, he may not be reacting to things, but he still answers mail and he still communicates with people. It's just that none of that activity shows. Now, the only reason that you would want to try to restart any kind of a conversation with him would be if there was definite potential. No, he sells insurance. Last time he did anything, a year ago. So reaching out to somebody like this, well, there's potential. It's low potential. You have so many people that you could be talking to that it's not worth your time. I'm going to log out of my account. And we're going to come over here to the messages. Now, what I thought was interesting is, again, go over your network. So, Bruce, you're up to 480 connections. First level is 474. Connected to these people, 539,000. Connected to these people, 1,110,000,000, which I thought was interesting because I have 10 times the connections that you have. And when I do it, I have 1 billion, I think 70 million. So this number is not real. Let's go over to the messages. Bruce, I'm going to unmute you.
Yeah, how you doing there?
Yeah, hi. So you see what happened? Let me just tell you, I was talking to somebody on Saturday who's very successful in his company and brought up the question with somebody, what do you know about network marketing? And the guy not only didn't answer him, but he deleted him. And says a lot about the way you asked the question. So we asked, see what I'm saying? She's a communicator.
Yeah.
If she talks, if she's great on here. I understand your feelings about not wanting to do anything that would benefit her. She's not a problem with her upline.
Right.
So we asked her, what did we do? We went back up and we took her previous message. I have family demands and disbelief input. Okay. So, and there's a lot more below.
Mhm.
What did we do? We took the first two that came up because, frankly, they're the most significant. And we came down. In fact, she said in her message, I hope this isn't TMI, too much
Yeah.
information. It's amazing what people will tell you.
Yeah.
So now we come back and we said, I've enjoyed making many new friends and appreciate your last response. It was not TMI. And then we threw a little LOL, laughing out loud. I can certainly understand your feelings about not wanting to do anything that would benefit someone you didn't like. In fact, I would probably feel the same way. What are your family demands and disbelief issues you mentioned? You're learning. I mean, this is a process. Okay. Now, for those people that are watching this that feel like all we have to do is get on here, and unfortunately, there are millions of people that feel that way. Get on here, make the connection, and then would you be open, before they know anything about them, would you be open to would you be open to looking at an opportunity where you could make an extra $1,000 a week working part-time from home? I'm just throwing it out there. If it's not something you'd be interested in, it's no big deal. In your company, which is one of the reasons why you don't want to list your company name on here. So we're having a conversation. You just can't flip over a question without having a little dialogue. And the dialogue, when you're talking to somebody, you want to think of the question. All right. First thing, you think of the question, but then you have to have some dialogue. So, what are your family demands and disbelief issues? Well, my family has made it impossible to pursue this as a true business. And oddly enough, it's my kids. Now, my husband believes in the efficacy of the products, and my kids feel as though it's snake oil and are unwilling to see the true value. So she's working under the preconceived way network marketing is being taught. You got to go to your family, you got to go to your friends. Okay. So we can address that. My kids, okay. So to keep the peace, I do not talk about it to them. No problem, Margaret. You don't have to talk to them. Now, when your kids see that every week you're making $5,000 off of your internet business, not talking to them, not talking to people you know, but doing it on the internet, they might change their mind, but you don't care. Okay? It's not about, you're not doing this for your kids. So to keep the peace, I do not talk about it around them. They know I use it and will continue to use this product. Now, when she goes out and she buys a new Mercedes, okay, as a result of what she's doing, maybe they'd be interested. Now, I have 3 bipolar people, and I'm one person jiggling them and trying to work plexus as a business is difficult. I am pulling 3 ways to heaven and back. My undivided attention is needed, and to add to that, I took care of my mom for 15 years, and my kids have made mention of that as well. I am not real good at leaving others behind to do what I want for the moment. Okay? So now reading this, you know, the more we read it, remember, I think it was 2 weeks ago, we could go back to that spot where I said, you know what, I wouldn't waste my time. Well, I take that back. I take that back. And one of the reasons why she really has great potential is the way she communicates on here. That's so important. So let's think about all right, now so here, let's do what we did on Saturday. Let's take our message. All right. Okay, so first, issues. It's impossible to do the business. Now, I know how I know how you feel. Okay. You know, because I talk to people every day. I thought, you know, the old school way, you know, there's a way. Now, we don't want to come across as a salesperson. All right. So what points we want to get across?
You talking to me?
No, I'm just
Yeah.
using old school methods to build a network marketing business. And she's been doing that business for almost 10 years. Using old school methods to build a network marketing business that were developed Well, they were developed after she got into the business. So you're using old school methods to build a network marketing business that involved selling to your family, friends, and acquaintances. Are most okay. So now, okay. Now what we're going to do here is actually talking about time. Now, again, see, this is the part that is this is about relationships. Okay. Now let's pay her a compliment. Compliment. Question that comes to mind here would be, how fast do you type? All right. And you could even put a little LOL, laughing out loud. we could add here. Are you a fast typist?
Me?
Yeah, yeah,
Well, sometimes my keyboard doesn't cooperate, so I'm
right.
thinking about.
And plus, how's your hand?
It's doing a lot better. Yeah, it was broken, but it's doing a lot better.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
this is this is a great line. I've used it for years. I type with 4 fingers. How fast you type. Now that would be where, that's the question we want to ask. Okay, now we want to address some of the other issues. What are they? Number one, actually, excuse me. So let me pull up the script. In any network marketing, it simply requires 3 things. One, you have to be passionate about the company and their products, passionate to the point that you tell people about it, even about it for free. You have to be working with someone that's very successful in the business, someone that is committed, someone that is committed to helping you build and train your team. Third, the company you work with must have great online tools. Like me. The company you work with must have great online tools to help you build your business, to help you and your team recruit Okay, now are you a fast typist is a great question. But as you start thinking about this, start thinking about what you're going to say. You're going to come up with better questions. Now, what do we know? Most people get into network marketing initially because they're passionate about the product. She's clearly passionate about the product. So the question that we're going to want to ask is, when you initially got into the business, were you a product user and then who turned it into a business builder, or were you a product user / business builder because you knew there was an opportunity attached to it? If we knew the answer to that question, maybe we might not need it. But the question is, if we know why she got into the business, this is, again, a Socratic method of selling. If you know why she got into the business, then the line that you would use, it's in the script book. Would you be open to looking at another company? Again, why did she get into the business? Right now she's looking for a job. Why did she get into the business? Would she be open to looking at another business that she could be just as passionate about as Flexus? And if she knew she didn't have to deal with all those other issues, you don't have to talk to your kids. You could just do your thing on the internet. I'll help you build a team. You're busy. The only thing that's going to change the kids' minds is when you buy a new car. Okay? Or you decide you and your husband are going to take a trip when they see you're making money. Because they only know what they know. So this is where we want to go with her. And when you're talking to prospects, it's important to all of you to always have an end in mind. Where do we want to take this? And as long as the conversation continues to move in that direction, we keep talking to her. As soon as we feel, no, and I'll be the first one to admit that maybe 8 messages back, I was the first. I said to Bruce, pull the plug on this woman because of all the stuff that she's telling you. And the thing is, she is a phenomenal communicator on here, and she would be great. But there's some other issues that we're going to have to deal with, like she's got the three-way. She does three-way calls. God. So what I'm going to do up here. I'm going to save this. All right, let's go back over here. Okay, I lost. I hate when that happens. The good news is I recorded it. I can go back and pick the first part up. So again, I will replay it, look it up, and then I'll come back in and I'll answer her. Actually, why don't we do this? Can you make it back at 4?
Should be able to. I
All
think
right.
it will be.
Okay, so if you can come back at 4, I've looked up the recording. I'll pull up what I had typed before. And then but where we're going to go with this, we're going to ask her the simple question is how fast you type, just to keep the thing going. Now, let's look at wish her a happy Thanksgiving. Okay, but we do want to send her a quote today. And the quote that I have in mind is the one, sometimes storms come to clear your path, but that's not the best one either. Let me come over here.
At this point, I'm still not bringing up that I'm doing network marketing, right?
What now?
I don't bring up that I'm doing network marketing myself yet, right?
No, it's not
No.
about you.
I know.
It's not about you, it's about her. Okay? What we're gonna, when we bring up network marketing, it's gonna be, we've identified all of the things. When we tell her that, the 3 things, you gotta be, we're gonna tell her, yes, that you're a network marketer, and you have conversations like this with people all the time.
Mhm.
Okay, well, tell you the truth, we don't have to send her the message right now, or we don't even have to send her the post right now, because you just did this today. Oh, actually, she did it last night. So we'll come back, We'll hit her with something this afternoon, and we'll continue to move it forward. It's not, let me just explain to all of you, it's not about you. It's about them. It's about them. And if you are going to just blast things out to them, pitching, you're going to go nowhere. I mean, right now, I'm working with 3 executive directors in Melaleuca, okay? Which is a significant level up, who are trying to do this on social media. And they just, I mean, you could see what their issues are, what their problems are. They're just, they don't listen. They don't ask questions. They make they ask one-line questions that are not relevant to the conversation. You want to be good in sales, you have to listen. If you want to be good in sales, you have to pay attention, because the person on the other end will tell you everything that you need to know to be able to dispel any concerns they have about the business. Because here's the thing, if they were in network marketing before and they failed all the time, they're thinking, when you're talking to them, number one, is this real? Is this legitimate? 2, is it something that they could do? And 3, are you going to help them? So when we go back and we look at her history, yeah, she's still passionate about the products, but she's not working with anybody that can help her on social media, and she doesn't have any good online tools. So would she be interested? Would she be open? Again, why did she get into network marketing? If she wants to make money, she can make money with you, because providing, of course, that she can get as passionate about your products as you are. Okay? But if you can get as passionate about my company and my products as I am, and from what I've learned about you, I think you will, then those other 2 issues that have prevented her in 9 years from making any money are going to go away. I like what Aaron's writing says. I was mentored a long time ago. You have to develop a thick skin for negativity, and she has it, but it's well deserved. This is a 4-corner offense versus a fast break in basketball. It's simple, and it's something that if you just elevate a little patience, I mean, literally, this is one. When the day that she signs up in your business could be a day that you're signing up 2 other people, or the week that you sign her up in your business, there could be 2 other people that are joining the business that maybe didn't take as long, but it doesn't matter. Again, folks, check your mail. We have Cyber Monday promotions, and tonight at 9 o'clock we have our Max GPT training. Tonight we're going to teach everybody how to make money over the holiday season using the scripts. Until next time. Oh, and by the way, I got a number of emails over the weekend about my personal coaching Black Friday promotion. And I think I have maybe 12 people that were traveling and couldn't. It's a personal coaching training, but we're calling it a bundle. And at any event, I got 5 or 6 emails from people that were traveling, and they asked me if I would extend it. So it's Cyber Monday, so we're going to continue it through the end of today. Okay, we'll talk to all of you next time. And I'm telling you, if you're not in boot camp, you need to get into this one. This one's going to be a game changer for everybody.